ये रोज कर मुबारक सुबहान मैया रानी, ये रोज कर मुबारक सुबहान मैया रानी।
अस्सलाम वालेकुम वरहमतुल्लाहि वबरकातुहू। आज हम जो है अभी जो हम जाएंगे वो एग्ज़िबिशन एरिया मेरे बिल्कुल पीछे है, द एग्ज़िबिशन मार्की। और इस दफ़ा के जो एग्ज़िबिशन की जो थीम है एग्ज़िबिशन मार्की की वो है द स्टोरी ऑफ प्रेयर। इसके अंदर जो है अंदर एग्जीबिशन मार्केट के अंदर मल्टीपल डिफरेंट बूथ्स सेटअप हुए हुए हैं। जैसे तबलीग का बूथ भी अंदर सेटअप हुआ हुआ है, एक इंसारुल्लाह की एक्टिविटीज़ का बूथ बहुत ही ज़बरदस्त इंटरैक्टिव सेटअप हुआ हुआ है, और इसार डिपार्टमेंट ऑफ अंसारुल्लाह का भी बूथ अंदर सेटअप हुआ हुआ है। तो हम इन सारे बूथ्स को इंशाल्लाह ताला अपने अंसार भाइयों के लिए अंदर जाके कवर कर रहे हैं, ताकि अंसार भाइयों को पता लग सके कि कितनी इन्फॉर्मेटिव चीज़ें हमारी एग्जीबिशन मार्केट में अंदर लगी हुई हैं और क्या क्या इन्फॉर्मेशन अंसार भाइयों के लिए है। तो जो जो आके विज़िट कर गए हुए हैं उनके लिए भी, और जो अभी नहीं आए या जो हमें टीवी पर देख रहे होंगे उन सब के लिए अंदर बहुत सारी इन्फॉर्मेशन है जो हम आपको दिखाने लेके जा रहे हैं। तो मैं कैमरामैन से रिक्वेस्ट करूंगा कि आए हम अंदर चलते हैं और अपने अंसार भाइयों को दिखाते हैं। ज़ाकिल्लाह। Assalamu alaikum warahmatullah. So Kashif bhai, we're seeing huge banners, talking about the prayer. So if you can kind of walk me through what exactly do these banners have, or the message that they have, please.
Yeah, so these are essentially depicting the historical view on how prayers have been used in the history of mankind and different religions. So as you can see, beyond 100,000 BCE, there were humans used to have some burial rituals. Then you can see around 9600 to 8000 BCE, that's where we have the earliest known temple in Turkey. So that's where you can have some sort of worship people used to do.
Okay.
And then you see Hazrat Adam alayhi salam, so that's 4000 BC. So that was the first prophet of Allah at that time that we know of. And then Hazrat Nuh alayhi salam. So these, you can see, these are different religions and different structures that they have built. Similarly, it goes on all the way through. And later, then we can see we have some from Hinduism, some from
The end of it. So that's okay. So you have pretty much a lot of cultures and a lot of religions basically covered, right? And I see some Mohenjo-daro as well. Okay,
Yes.
that's in Indus Valley. Okay,
this is Indus
beautiful.
Valley. So these are again different sorts of. In the era, we are still in 400 BCE. That's where Krishna.
Advent of Krishna. Okay.
So that's where we are.
Okay,
And
awesome.
Then the Abrahamic faiths start from that side.
Yeah. But before we move on to the Abrahamic phase or faith, sorry, can you please explain what do I see here? What are these headsets?
So these are some temples or religious places. So we have picked 6 places out of these different religions.
Oh,
so,
okay.
you can see this one is Luxor Temple from Egypt. This is Varanasi Ghat in India, from where Hindus do their worships. Similarly, we have one from the Buddhism over there. Then we have one from Jews, their Western Wall.
Okay.
Then you can see the cathedral, Canterbury Cathedral from England, and then we have one for Kaaba.
And I'll
So
be
these are-
definitely trying
these are
those as well to
different-
see what
different
they are.
views.
Yeah.
So again, the story of Salat continues over here. As you
Yeah.
can see, Abrahamic faiths, Prophet Moses, then Buddha, then we have Jesus al-Islam, and then after that there is Islam, Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi
And
wasallam.
that's right at the
Yes.
back, right? That's beautiful. MashaAllah. Okay. Anything else in the end, Kashba, that you would like to add?
You know, I would encourage all the Ansar brothers to come and visit and experience the evolution of prayers and
Absolutely. And it's beautiful, the history. Like, I did not know that until I actually visited myself. So this is beautiful, actually. And I'll sure be trying those headsets out. But thank you so much, Kashif. That's much appreciated.
Jazakumullah.
Jazakallah. Jazakallah आपके टाइम देने का। कशिफ भाई, अगर हमें बता सकें कि यहाँ पे क्या क्या हो रहा है, I see a lot of displays happening, तो अगर मुझे प्लीज़ बता सकें।
जी, so Ansarullah ke over the year there are multiple activities that Majlis Ansarullah takes under. They do a lot of activities. So we want to display those activities where you can see Ansarullah, members of Majlis Ansarullah doing taking part in those activities. We used to have some banners that we used to print with static pictures. Now we are utilizing these digital screens this year. So you can see, as you can see, we have different slides that are playing, depicting different events. So for example, this is showing Talim activities. We had a Bathbazi and quiz competition in December that was being displayed over here. Here we are displaying last year's Ijtima activities. We had a session with Mubarak Siddiqui Sahib that's
Right.
being displayed over here.
Wow. Okay.
Then
And
we
I
had-
saw my pictures as well. So thank
Yes.
you so much for for displaying those. And sorry, what was the last one? I apologize.
This is again National Ijtima. Then we have some sports activities, and then Al Mainami ceremony that happened. So we are displaying those pictures over there.
So we have 5 displays
We have
altogether.
5 displays altogether.
Okay, amazing. Okay. And when it says 4 minutes 50 seconds, is that the slideshow?
That's the total time for this slideshow, so that when people are coming in and if they are interested, they can grab a chair, sit here for 5 minutes, and then they can move on.
That is amazing. Thank you so much. Jazakallah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. We are in the exhibition market today, and with us we have Mubashir Khalid Saab, who is heading the exhibition of the SAR department. So, Mubashir Saab, if you could tell us a little bit about the SAR exhibition and what exactly it
Definitely.
entails.
Absolutely. Jazakallah for the opportunity to give our viewers at home a view of the exhibition of the SAR department. SAR department in the Majlis Ansar Laka plays a critical role.
Right.
The word Isar means giving others preference over yourself. So basically, looking after the needs of others.
Right.
The SAR department looks after not only the SAR members within Jamaat as well, but the other important aspect of the SAR department is also to look after the members outside of Jamaat as well, humanity in general.
Beautiful. MashaAllah.
For example, there's 2 parts of faith, Hakukullah and Hakukul Ibad.
Right.
Worship of Allah and also taking care of the humanity as well in general. Islam could not be a complete faith if you believe in one and not the other. So for you to be a true Muslim, you have to not only believe and also practice both Hukukullah and Hukukul Ibad. And that's where the SAR department comes in when it comes to Hukukul Ibad and Hukukullah. Both Hukukul Ibad meaning serving others. So that's what the SAR department does.
Right. And I do see a lot of banners and posters right here. So if you could just kind of walk us through to see what exactly is happening in these posters there.
Definitely. So I want to start off with one simple quote from the promised Messiah, alayhi salatu wasalam. This is the gist and the summary of what the SAR department is.
Let's move here. Yeah.
Right here, Hazur says, my purpose, my yearning and heartfelt desire is to serve humanity. This is my job. This is my faith. This is my habit. And this is my way of life. This is basically what the SAR department does from the guidance of beloved Hazur, and that's the whole purpose of the SAR department, the promised Messiah Islam, as mentioned.
Hazur summarizes beautifully, mashallah. Yeah.
Exactly. That this is our purpose, to serve humanity, and this is my job, my faith, and my habit, and my way of life.
Absolutely. Perfect.
That summarizes exactly what the SAR department does.
Perfect.
This banner here just gives you a very small highlight, a glimpse of what the social services we do. For example, Water for Life project in Belize, which is sponsored by Majlis Ansarullah, the charity runs, which I'll talk about later on, drilling water wells, the blood drives, feeding the homeless, looking after our own seniors as well, supporting hospitals, supporting different shelters as well. As we move further here, we have set up a model of water wells, and this is another project by the SAR department. By the grace of Allah, we have raised over $120,000 last year.
Mashallah, that's beautiful.
In building some of the water wells in some of the remote villages. And under the guidance of beloved Huzur Anwar, we will be building different water wells wherever Huzur wishes us to do so. We've been fundraising for that, and by the grace of Allah, the members of Jamaat have come forward and donated generously. Some of them have donated entire water wells. Families have gotten together and donated for water wells as well. Majalis have gotten together and donated for that as well.
Beautiful.
Okay, Jazakallah Mubashir for the beautiful explanation, and I see some other banners here as well. So if you could kind of walk us through what those banners are, please. Thank you. Definitely. By the grace of Allah, Majlis Ansarullah Canada is involved in various charity runs throughout Canada from coast to coast to coast. This year we increased two more new runs. The banners you see here with me highlight what each charity run represents and the amount of work that is put into these charity runs and the number of volunteers involved. For example, we have Run for Winnipeg, Run for Hamilton, Run for Windsor, Run for Lloydminster, Run for Guelph, Run for Airdrie. These two runs are new this year. Run for Edmonton. All these runs represent the beautiful teaching that we're talking about, Hukuk al-Ibad, that the promised Messiah ﷺ said that my purpose is to serve humanity.
Right.
And this is my way of life. This is what Majlis Ansarullah does under the charity runs, and this is to serve humanity. Each run supports various different kind of charities, organizations, hospitals, women's shelters, organizations that look after disabled individuals, so many other, and you'll see that there are many check presentations here. By the grace of Allah, last year alone, we raised over $88,000 from charity runs.
Wow, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
That's huge.
And last year, actually this year as well, Majlis was recognized in Winnipeg, where the hospital in Winnipeg inaugurated our plaque in their hospital. This was our first plaque as well, recognizing the efforts of the Run for Winnipeg and also the efforts of Majlis Ansarullah with charity runs. Each banner you see here represents hundreds of volunteers behind the scene, thousands of dollars raised for various charities, and purely in service of humanity.
Beautiful, mashallah. And well, this is the perfect essence of serving the humanity, right? Mankind. That's beautiful, mashallah. Just lastly, before I let you go, Bashir Saab, how does it differ from MKAC charity walks that they do?
Yeah.
I see, is it a new initiative that we're working on, or how far are we with that?
No, this is the same initiative.
Okay,
By
beautiful,
the grace of
mashallah.
Allah, throughout Canada, Majlis Ansarullah and Majlis Ansarullah Canada and Khudam al-Ahmadiyya combined, I think we hold about 30 runs.
Wow,
And
that's huge.
It's a coordinated effort between not only just Ansarullah or Khudam al-Ahmadiyya, Lajnat participate in it as well, Jamaat participates in as well, general public participate in these charity walks as well. So it's a community Jamaat activity that promotes healthy activity at the same time we're raising funds. So by the grace of Allah, we complement each other.
Beautiful. That's absolutely beautiful. Like, imagine the amount of funds and everything. That's beautiful. Thank you so much for your time, Bashir Saab. That's
Jazakallah.
much appreciated.
Jazakallah.
Zakillah.
Jazakallah.
Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. We are in the exhibition marquee at the Tabligh booth, and with us we have, mashallah, Brother Noor, who is heading this initiative of Tabligh. I see a lot of posters, a lot of flyers, a lot is happening here. So I'm just gonna probably ask Brother, what's going on here? What do we have in Tabligh's booth, please?
So in the Tabligh exhibition, we're basically just trying to highlight the activities of the Ansar brothers for Tabligh. So we have a campaign that we launched called 4 Million Flyer Campaign, based
MashaAllah.
on the advice of beloved Hazur. So this campaign, which we launched last year, we're trying to reach 10% of the Canadian population. So we're requesting brothers to come and sign up for this campaign and to help to reach this goal of 4 million flyers.
Beautiful, mashallah. That's huge, 4 million flyers being distributed. Okay,
So 10% of the population.
mashallah.
And then the display is just some of the translations of the Quran that we have. I believe there's 72 different translations. So
72, mashallah, that's huge.
we just have 10 on display, just to show brothers what has been done in terms of translating the Quran.
Amazing.
And then behind is a banner from last year, some of the pictures of Tabligh activities. So Ansar brothers doing flyer distribution. You'll see some of the pictures have the Tabligh van, which goes around the country, basically displaying the face of the promised Messiah and the message of Ahmadiyya Muslim community.
Mashallah. So we do have a Tabligh van as
We
well
have a
that goes
Tabligh
around.
van, yes.
That's
So
huge. That's
it's-
amazing.
It can be booked by different Jamaats, and then they can take it wherever they want. They can park it in a major intersections in their area. and just do flyer distribution and talk to the people that are passing by. So it's been very successful, alhamdulillah.
I can only imagine how busy getting hold of the Bleak Band would be, right? So that's huge, mashallah. And what do we see here? Like we have a couple of displays and stuff. So what's going on here?
Yeah, on the TV, there's just a series of Tabligh clips that we put together from different khulafa. And so it's just a message. People can come and stand here and listen, see what Hazur is saying in regards to Tabligh. And the second monitor you'll see is, again, just some pictures of different Tabligh activities. So this was a workshop we did where we brought together all the different regions and we sat together and talked about Tabligh and how we can improve our efforts and take it back to our community. So that was a very successful event.
Yeah. So I do see more translations here and some banners at the back, right? So
Yeah.
perfect. That's beautiful.
I'll just highlight some of the activities. So as I said, we have the 4 million flyer campaign.
Right.
We have the Tabligh van, which is a regular event. And then we're always trying to find different opportunities. So this year we were very fortunate and blessed to be able to be part of the CNE.
Oh,
So
mashallah.
the Canadian
That's
National
huge.
Exhibition is huge. So there's I can't remember the number. I think it's over 1 million people visit the CNE.
Wow. That's amazing.
So we had a booth set up, and a lot of Ansar brothers sacrificed their time and went and had very meaningful conversations with people of various backgrounds. So we're always looking for more opportunities for book fairs. We did some things in Ottawa this year. We did something in Kitchener. So there's a lot of different opportunities. And I, again, just encourage Ansar brothers, if they know of any event happening in their area, to bring it forward, and we'll do whatever we can to support them and set up a booth there.
No. That's amazing. I do see the presence, actually, the flea markets that I've been to. You go out, you see the banners. It's like mashallah everywhere. So it's huge, mashallah.
So flea markets and question and answer sessions. So
that's like mashallah. It's a huge initiative. And brother, anything else you want to add at the end?
No, I think that's it. I mean, I just say again, Tabligh is all of our responsibility.
Right.
So everybody needs to step forward and do their part. Right?
Amazing.
Whether it's delivering flyers, whether it's talking to your neighbor, talking to your coworkers, we really need to get out and spread this message of true Islam.
Yeah, it's everyone's responsibility. And I do see huge banners that we typically use at our events as well, right? Spreading the message of true Islam.
Yes.
Thank you so much, brother. I really do appreciate it. Jazakallah. Assalamu alaikum.
ये रोज कर मुबारक सुबहान मैया रानी ये रोज कर मुबारक सुबहान मैया